mature and has his life together and could take care of them if they need to. Not that they are desperate gold diggers, but like, say if they wanted to have kids and be with the guy, they wanted to be able to provide for the family, right? Biologically, that's what they would want. Can you do that at 18? Realistically, in this society, anywhere? No. So being a loser at this age is not your fault.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Why would an 18
But bro,
be established at all?
the only girls I ever talk to are like fucking people I met on like a video game. How do I like fix that?
And half
like,
of those
bro,
aren't even girls, if not more than half.
Like, guys are in their prime from like 25 to 50. Typically in that range.
That's true. Like, but like,
obviously they
I'm going out in
off
public
when they're older, if they get
and I'm
really
with the
tall
bro,
or really fat.
and I'll see like a fine young female. How do I approach them? Like, you know?
By young, I hope you mean legal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a 5-year-old, like a baddie 5-year-old.
Just
I
making
wanna go
sure.
talk to
We're
them.
just checking. Because even if you're 18,
No.
you shouldn't be approaching 16-year-olds. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you're just asking for trouble. I guess depending where you live. Here, it'd be trouble. Maybe not.
I mean, I'm in New Zealand, so I mean it's legal, but you know,
Okay.
me personally, I'm good off that.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, guys try to make it too complicated. Like, what is your current plan? How do you normally approach girls you think are cute?
I don't. That's the thing. I was like,
Oh, you don't. You
nah,
just don't
me
do
and
it
the
at
bro,
all.
like we just see, like we just like chilling, right? And then they just walk past, and we don't even attempt. We're like, fuck, what do we even say? Because like you see them TikToks, right? And it's like the dude, and it's like approaching a girl at like college or whatever, and it's an American guy. He's like, hey, I just seen you, and you're so beautiful.
Yeah,
I feel like if
that's
you
what
did that,
works.
the bitch would laugh at you on God.
No, that's
that
actually what
absolutely
women like.
works.
Women love attention, especially when you're polite about it.
Oh yeah, that's a great.
I mean,
line. Are you kidding me? Like, what is this guy talking about?
I feel like in New Zealand, like they'd just be like, "Hey," and then they'd walk away. Like, I feel like it's a different culture.
Cope.
So maybe you're not the best person to ask.
Copium.
Well, how you present yourself matters too, right?
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
how you do
Quasimodo comes up and he's like, "You're so beautiful," I'm gonna be like, "Ew." Versus like if Henry Cavill comes up and he's like, "You're beautiful," I'll be like, "Thank you." You know, it's like the presentation is another important factor that guys often forget.
It's not about
They're like they're
looks.
trying it when they look like a fucking bum. They didn't try to put on pants that day and they have their basketball shorts on and look like they're a loser. You know, like you have to dress nicer. Like if you think a girl is
No,
hot,
You don't have to.
you know,
dress
and
nicer.
you want to ask her out, you need to check yourself first. Because if you haven't showered, if your hair is a fucking mess, like you know,
You have to
like it's
shower.
all over the fucking place,
Like,
and you
don't-
look like a
you can be
slob,
wearing shorts,
maybe
you can be
don't
wearing
bother
Sweatpants.
in that moment.
It's
Because
all
that's
about
just gonna wreck your
presence and
confidence.
How you approach.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Wait, should I turn my camera on and you like tell me how presentable I am? I mean, I haven't showered today because it's Sunday,
Sure.
but you know,
Sure.
that is what it is. Wait.
Sure.
And you're not going like
Let
maybe
me just,
Amouranth, a woman who's made tens of millions. Of
Make my room not look
cares about how
completely
guys
messy.
dress, but
Okay.
like the other 99% of hot chicks are not gonna care.
Oh wait, I have some Discord thing on.
You
Yeah,
look like
that-
your Ness from Super Smash Brothers.
Dressing is just something you can do. if
Cool.
you're
Like,
adorable looking.
what does that even mean?
Dressing well.
That means you look like a child.
Oh.
Like you don't look 18. I would think you're like 14.
Do you want to see my driver's license? Like, hello?
No, I believe you. I'm just saying that's the vibe that you're presenting to the world right now.
Why? What do I need to do?
Wear clothes that fit you.
Yeah, the
Dude, I'm
stripe-
fucking like anorexic, dude. Like, what do you want me to
Stripes
do?
are making
You can
them look
find clothes
younger.
that fit you.
Yeah, like fucking child short clothing.
But
Like,
also,
hello?
like big horizontal stripes are just childish.
Yeah.
Like that's what kids.
Okay,
clothing
one
looks
shirt
like.
I own. Do you want me to put something else on? Like,
Yeah, go show me what you would put on if you were going out with the intention of talking to girls. Let's see that.
okay.
Okay. So showing a baby cat.
You can wear
Charlie Brown. You're
Trust me,
right. It
I've
is
done
Charlie Brown.
100 times. Like I've gotten girls' numbers, gone on dates with girls wearing basketball shorts. I love wearing shorts, and I mean, you know,
Charlie fucking Brown. 19 doesn't got much going. He can at least look 18. He doesn't have to look like he's 14.
I literally just changed my shirt because, like, I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
That's good, fine.
It's a sweater. Like, hello?
What does skip the boat mean?
It's a brand. It's like a New Zealand brand.
It's at least better.
Yeah, okay, wait. It says something on the back as well. Wait.
No.
Why is it so big?
Yeah, why is it so big? That's
Dude!
bizarre.
It makes you look, when you wear...
Okay,
It makes it look like he doesn't fill it up,
okay.
which is...
I'm like tall and I don't weigh that much, so every clothes that like have like aren't like all the way up my arm look big.
Right, but
What do you want me to do?
you can buy fitted styles. Like, they make shirts that are specifically tight across, like, the shoulders and chest for guys to make it more flattering.
I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
do all that. That's a bad move.
It's too much effort. I'm
Oh,
lazy.
don't even think about having to pick up girls then, because girls are nothing but effort.
Yeah, but like, I made a bet with my mate that I have to like,
No,
I don't know, bag a girl in
Hooking up
6
with
months,
a
or I have to
chick
hit
is
up a
no
gay
effort.
guy who
That's
like I
so
used to go to high
much
school
work,
with.
though. That's more
Dating
effort than
woman
buying a
is
fitted
effort.
shirt.
Hooking up,
I mean, facts.
like,
But-
very little effort.
I feel like a fitted shirt looks worse than like just like a normal sweater.
No, not true.
Really?
Really. And they also make fitted sweaters.
Shit. Okay, where do you buy like shit like that from?
His shirt is bad. but he
T-shirts you can
doesn't
get
need no
from
fitted-
True
fitted
Classic
shirt.
Tees. They might have sweaters too. I'm not sure. Let me see.
His shirt's not disaster.
Is that like a sponsor?
It's just,
No, it's just a
he
website
needs to go
that
like one
sells
size
shirts,
smaller. Would do a lot for him.
like specifically that
Because even
style.
the
I'll
logo,
message
it's
it
like
to you.
almost to his belly button. It looks like he.
I can't
Oh,
want
I
to be
found it.
sponsored
Like
by
bad
Guy
shirt.
Clothing.
Dude, it's like
It looks
this
so
fat
foul.
guy is like the main guy. Hold on.
Well, yeah, it's showing you the difference between a shirt that looks too big is not flattering versus in a shirt that's fitted to you, even if you don't have like a Giga Chad physique, it'll still look better.
I can tell that
It's about
by
the
his
fabric, the way the
posture,
fabric
right?
lays and the cut for your body.
If he had the posture of like a
What the
gangster,
fuck?
that he could kind of the large shirt kind of works. Like
All right, so I just need to buy new clothes. Is basically what you're saying.
You know.
Yeah, as far as like looking like more
dorky
mature
posture
goes, but it's
is
also
gonna
the way
work
you
with that
talk.
style.
If you want to get girls, stop referring to them as bitches.
Dude, I'm
Is it-
trolling. It's
Right, but like
looking. I'm on Discord. I'm not in real life. I don't talk the same.
But you see the difference though between like okay, so if a girl was gonna do that, she'd be like, "How do I get some walking wallets? I'm just looking for a new ATM." Like that's like already that attitude is gonna be kind of like, okay, well, I mean, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, so it's gonna come off not genuine.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So just like give me a rundown, basically. Like, what do I like say? Like, what do I go up to the girl and say? See, I caught myself.
He almost said bitches
I
again.
was gonna say the bitch. Okay, so an example would
Yeah,
be
I was. I
like,
caught myself. I'm improving.
there you go. Self-awareness is the first
I feel
step.
like she's gonna get bad.
So in general,
advice.
you would just want to approach her, not from behind or the front, because both of those are creepy, always from the side, so you can actually gauge her body language. You say like, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm really sorry to bother you. I just thought you were incredibly beautiful and I had to come tell you." Like, that is good because it's polite. You're not saying, "Girl, what you do with that ass, girl?" Like, "Oh, baby, want some of this dick?" Like, those things are gross. Not like, "Girl, you got a nice ass
there's no way I'd
body."
say anything like that.
Like, that's gross. Like, you see, just be polite and express that you find them attractive and beautiful, because all women want to
Yeah,
be seen as
that's great
beautiful.
advice.
Even if they're like, I don't put on makeup for you. They don't want you to think that they're ugly. So it's something that's not abrasive and it doesn't come off as creepy. And if she turns towards you and says thank you, but then doesn't just like turn her head and look away, not just her eyes and look away, she has to turn her body towards you, like, and that shows
Yeah.
you that she's open to you talking more. You know, you can say something like, "Yeah, of course. Are you from around here? I haven't seen you here before."
Exactly.
Like if you're at a place.
She's bang on.
And she'll say yes or no, and
The
if she says
reaction
yes,
is
you'd be like,
everything.
"Oh, I'd love to take you out sometime to get to know you better. I have a lot of stuff to do today, though, but maybe I can give you my number and we can link up later." And then if she takes your number, and then
I'm
she
just gonna mute it for a second. So that's exactly when I say that, guys. If by the time you're 25 you have been asked out 300 women, That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Is you need to understand this. You need to understand the exact reactions going on here. Um, how to like what is and isn't a good reaction, because you need like 100 rejections. Straight up, you need to approach 100 women, try to get their number, try to get a date with them, and be rejected 100 times, or else you're not going to be able to like have the ability to pick up on their reactions. You just aren't. You just haven't honed that particular skill, and that's how you do it, right? And a woman, she's going to respond positively. If you're going to get the number, if you're going to get a date, if you're going to hook up, there's going to be a positive response to exactly that, to you approaching her. There will be an immediate positive response. And if there's not, if there's a negative response, then you need to exit that conversation pretty much immediately. It will be very instantly obvious whether or not she's responding well. So if she's not, you just remove yourself instantly. And you can literally immediately go talk to the next woman. Not like within, I would say there's like an 8 foot radius, not within an 8 feet of where you just had a negative response from somebody, but 10 feet, you know, I would say there's an 8 foot radius for about 20 minutes. Beyond 20 minutes, infinitely free area to ask out any other chick or like pursue, talk to, anything like that. You know, beyond that 8 minutes, or beyond that like 20 minutes, that 8 minute zone of probably don't hit up another woman, it disappears, it vanishes. So get out there and keep asking people out.
Just burning calories in the gym, so you're probably getting skinnier.
I think I've just been the same. I don't know.
Well, you have to track your protein and everything too. Like if you're working out, you have to eat more than the amount that you're hungry for.
Huh. That kind of makes
Dude,
sense.
that's so difficult.
But everything in
Why
life
can't I
is
just like
effort.
eat McDonald's and like sit at home and
That's not the way that works. Also, you are what you eat. Why do you want to be McDonald's when you could be like a beefcake?
because
Oh,
then
yeah.
you have to put an effort? I don't know.
What do you mean?
All of life is effort.
What do you mean put in effort?
At least that's effort that directly pays itself off. Most people in life, you'll go through effort and it won't feel like you're getting any rewards. If you put in the rewards for fitness and for socializing and taking care of yourself and presenting yourself, it pays itself off very
the chicken
quickly.
nuggets aren't even that bad necessarily, but
It's one of the like
Really?
most rewarding
Some chicken.
avenues of life you can put effort into. Yes.
at home, and it's probably gonna taste better than
Damn.
your chicken nuggies.
I just got lock in pretty much is what I'm hearing.
Avoid fries. Like fries
Yeah.
aren't even.
I mean, what
good.
kind of
Fries
life do you
suck
want in the future?
general, as
Like, have
a
you
whole.
ever thought about it? What kind of life you want for yourself?
I don't know, just sit down, watch
Especially,
Netflix.
Like I mean, I like fries. I like
That's
McDonald's.
so
fries,
Good enough for
but
me.
They're just
That is so
vessels
boring.
for salt.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
I'm
do
happy
you,
with being boring.
Loaded with an insane
No,
amount of
why?
salt. Salt tastes good, but are you
I don't know,
really
what-
that much of a
what is, like,
enjoyable eating
the
experience
ideal
from
goal to have? I don't know.
fries?
Just
no.
live easy.
life should be more than just watching Netflix.
Yeah, but I can just sit down and watch Netflix and it's just so sick.
So when you think of yourself 40, you just want to be on your ass watching Netflix?
No, I want to have like, kids.
That's what
and
I'm saying. Okay, so imagine the life you want when you're 40.
whatnot. Sit down and watch Netflix with my kids.
How many kids do you
That'd be
want?
sick. I don't know.
That'd be sick.
I'll just adopt one. I'll just adopt like an African.
What are you
child.
sitting on? What kind of furniture?
I don't know. Whatever I found at like the fucking.
No, I want you
The
stop
dog?
right now. Imagine yourself 40, and don't imagine your
Yeah.
parents' house. Create a
Oh,
house
no, I
in
don't
your
wanna
mind.
live
Let's
in
do
my
let's do a
parents'
mental
house.
exercise. Close your eyes. Create an environment
Yeah,
in your
close
mind.
my eyes.
You're 40. You're a dad. You have kids. Immediately, how many kids do you think of? Just your mind is producing images like an AI.
Two.
What does it look like?
Two.
Describe it to me.
2.
2 kids. Boy, girl, both.
Yeah, sure, both.
Two
Okay.
girls.
What couch are you sitting on? Or is it a couch? What are you sitting on?
So he has a couch.
How big is your TV?
I don't know.
120.
50 inches.
Okay.
50.
What
You have
what is
40?
what does your house look like? Describe it
What?
to me. This is AI generated house in your mind right now.
When
Um,
this guy's 18, so
It's
in
just
22
you
years,
know,
he's gonna
single
have a
story.
50-inch TV.
3-bedroom.
3
Normal
bedrooms.
Hard to
house.
find one.
Okay.
Then.
Where is this place? What city is it in?
The city I live in now.
You want to be that close to your parents? All right. They're gonna come
Yeah,
over whenever.
my
All
city's sick. I can just go sit down outside and just watch the world go by. It's pretty sick.
right. Okay. What car is parked in your garage?
Same car I have now.
Which is what? Bro got no imagination. This is so sad.
I have imagination. I'm just happy with like, you know, being the same.
All right, you're gonna have the same car for 20 years, and you're gonna be like, "That's fine."
Yeah, I mean,
I want
it's
a
already
crap
lasted 30
car.
years, so should be fine for another 20, I'd say.
So it's a classic car.
I want
Oh, it's classic. It's just, you know,
piece of
old car.
crap, used car with good mileage.
I mean, it will be
two
by
of them.
then.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe a crap
sure.
car that I drive around, and then like a pickup truck.
What kind of car is it?
BMW.
Man, you really are sticking to those 2 kids, huh? No more, no more than 2. You can't fit any more in there.
No, I'll just do the older, you know, put them in the boot special, you know.
And that's gonna make you happy for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty chill.
All right. Well, I mean, what kind of job do you want?
One where I have to put in any effort.
Well, ain't no woman gonna give you 2 kids with that attitude. So already you're not getting to your goal.
Yeah,
What
like
you
I said,
want
I'll
in
just
life.
adopt them from Africa.
That's just not.
You have no
true.
idea the kind of it's not easy to adopt. That's more effort than fixing your life. You have no idea about the adoption process.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
There's tons
Steal a
of-
kid.
There are women who will be with a guy who makes no.
Well, what if I,
Like
no,
tons of women.
it's fucked up. Never
Tons
mind.
and tons of them. You don't need like what's wrong with the guy wanting a reasonable house and 2 kids and a reasonable
Anything
vehicle?
you want in life
That's what most
requires
people
work.
have. A lot of people
You don't
aren't
know
like
because you still live with your parents, probably.
Amouranth,
Yeah.
Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
people who are hyper focused.
You got to
on
stop
money
looking
and
at
that's
those
all
things
they
are too
care
much
about.
effort. You know what's effort? Having to go through life and figure out how to be happy when you're a fucking loser forever. That's harder than not being a loser.
Oh, I'm happy being a loser though. It's
No,
pretty
you
chill.
won't be when mommy and daddy aren't paying for everything anymore.
How's he?
Yeah, but I'll just get the inheritance. Easy, easy.
What? How old are they? And they close to dying anytime soon?
You're not
Like,
a
how
loser
long do you
No,
plan to
like-
live at
oh,
home?
grandparents.
with
you
your
know.
parents. You're not a loser if you're.
How long you
freaking
plan to live at home?
30 and living with your parents.
Fuck, as long as I can, as long as I can.
And your parents are happy with you living at home for that long and leeching off of them?
Probably. I mean, I pay rent, so you know.
Parents don't want grandkids or anything?
Oh, I don't know. They haven't really talked about it. I'm 18.
He's 18.
That's crazy. You have like you're such like this is like
Enjoy
such a
your life
boring
at
existence.
18.
I can't even relate.
Enjoy your life. at
Yeah,
18.
because you're like a
Listen to
fucking
her.
millionaire, dude.
No, I wasn't always though. Like
Yeah.
even
but you became
even
a
until
millionaire.
I
You
didn't
actually had
become
the drive to
rich
wanna be a
until
millionaire.
like 3 years ago. Like when I was your age, I was living with my parents. I didn't have money either, but like I had things that I wanted, and my parents
But you
had
weren't a
opinions
loser.
Exactly.
about
You
like
still
what they
aren't a
wanted
loser.
for my life too.
Like you're right. They're not. He's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
established.
And what you wanted was, you know,
And
hustle,
he's
get
not
rich, and I
wanted
just want to,
No.
chill.
established,
I
but
didn't.
That doesn't make him a loser.
Oh.
But I at least know what I want. I wanted animals. Like I had interests. I had a personality. I had things that I thought would be cool to have one day.
That doesn't make you interesting, Amouranth. It doesn't.
I was
make
like,
you
I'd love to
interesting.
travel
Yeah.
someday.
It's
I
not
would
a
love to,
personality.
like have like
I
a
wanna have
big
millions of
house where I
dollars
can
and
have
a big
dogs.
house
You know,
and a
it's like
fancy car.
I had
That's your
things in mind that
personality?
like aspirations at least of things that would be cool for
That's your personality. Is I want to be really rich and have a big house and a nice car. So I have a personality. Like what? What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
No, I got Fortnite, got
My
Roblox. That's all I need.
Exactly. He just wants to hang out with his
What does your
friends.
dad do for a living?
He just wants to
He's an artist.
enjoy being 18 and not hyper
Oh.
focused on having.
Yeah, but
millions
not
of
like a
dollars
bum
and
ass artist. He has like a
40.
business and
Like,
stuff.
to me, those
What
people
kind of
are
artist?
losers. Amaranth's a loser.
He does
Andrew Tate's a loser.
glass blowing.
These people are losers. They only care about money. That's the only enjoyment
never
they get
thought
out
to
of
learn
life is
that?
having money.
Yeah, no, I already have.
Oh,
It was,
Why do you think they have no kids?
It's not my thing.
Huh? Why do you think they're not close with their family?
okay. What is your
huh?
thing?
Sitting at home watching Netflix.
What does your mom do?
Like these people
Nothing. I don't
are
know.
just, like,
It's a good question.
soulless
She doesn't have a
leeches.
job.
She's also an artist. No, she's not
Well,
right
what
now.
does she do as an artist?
Like his Amaranth.
I don't know. That's a good question.
How do you not know?
Not
You
much.
live with your mother. How do you not know
In her
what she
career.
does with her time and her
No
job?
offense to her, but,
She doesn't
like,
do much.
You
What
just said she's an
content does
artist.
she
An
do?
artist in what?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Tell me one great Amaranth video. One time you really wanted to see an
She
Amaranth
just, like,
video on YouTube. You
Go
Read
ask
it
your
and
mom
stuff,
right
'cause
now.
you heard
Mom, what do
she
you
made a
do?
really
What
good
kind of art do
video.
you do?
No, I'm not asking my mom.
One really
Yeah, do it,
entertaining
pussy.
piece of content, or her
I'm not
personality.
pussy.
What really
What do you
sticks
think
out
she's gonna
about
say?
her
She's gonna come over and-
personality? Because I think it's
She's gonna tell
displayed
you.
on screen, and I think it's only.
She doesn't do
visual.
anything.
So you're probably gonna be surprised
She
you
doesn't
don't
tell me.
know.
No,
To call somebody a loser because they're 18
Well, how is she an
and they
artist
live
then?
with their parents, like
I don't know,
bizarre.
because she is.
That's so bizarre to me.
She
What?
has done stuff. She's.
What has she
doing a
done? What is
degree right
stuff?
now. She's redoing her degree.
What is stuff? What
no
degree?
woman's ever gonna want you unless you're like
Art
some
degree.
millionaire who only cares
That
about
doesn't mean
getting
she's
a
an
giant
artist.
house and a fancy car. That's so not
She,
Probably
true.
liberal
bro,
arts.
she used to work, like do it with
She's
my dad,
basically
but
telling
then they
this
got
guy that
divorced,
he needs
obviously,
to
so, you know.
want what
Oh,
she
you don't know
has.
your mom.
And most
Very
people
well.
No, I live
don't,
with my mom,
right? Like,
Risa.
yeah, people like
Wait,
the idea
so
of just
okay, so you don't know your dad very well. When did they get divorced?
of money, right?
When I was...
People dream of winning the lottery, but that's not what
10.
people.
I don't-
Most
I
dream
don't
of
Oh,
winning the lottery.
that makes sense. Fatherless activities. I fucking
I'm not
knew
fatherless.
it.
Bro.
Again, classic case of no dad, no ambition,
What?
no goals, no nothing.
No,
Loser.
You're wrong, kid.
Loser.
My dad and my mum live on the
Loser
same
face.
street.
Loser.
I knew it.
You're a loser.
There
My
it
dad
is.
and my mum live on the same street.
I knew it though. That's it. Dad's out of the dad. When dad makes the stand to divorce,
This is gross.
There
Like,
it
this
is.
Really gross of her.
dad
How
didn't
my
have
father
enough
was
effort to
surprised.
commit to the relationship. He outie. He's not going to teach you anything about hard work, integrity, and commitment.
Integrity.
Yo.
You're
Now it
telling
makes
an
sense.
18-year-old they're a loser. And you're chirping his family.
Makes so much
He's
sense.
18 and lives with his parents?
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You're the loser.
There it is.
You're the one, yeah, people don't have the tens of millions of dollars.
Two
that you
artists
have.
artists
Okay,
already are
they're
not
a lot
pushy.
happier than you
Artists
are.
already are
They
like,
have
no,
better
you're a
life
special
than
little
you do.
snowflake. No, like explore what you
Yo,
want
I'm
to
back.
explore. No, the dream being doing what you want, what you love, your passion for life, without actually like ever pushing you to find those or like figuring out how you're gonna make them a business. That's such an artist mentality.
I was deafened.
That's such an artist mentality.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I knew
That's a
it.
good way to live. That's a great.
Wait, what did you know?
What? People,
Okay,
people
it makes
dream-
sense. Your dad and mom are divorced, so they don't
Yeah.
have like you don't have a role model of commitment and following through on anything, especially from two
No, I do.
artists.
What?
Two artists are already
What?
not the
What are you
mentality, not
talking
the
about?
personality type to
I
push
gotta
you
see
to
what
do
the
anything.
chat says about this.
That's definitely not true. My dad's like the hardest working person.
That's because
I
he's
ever
hard,
knew.
but that's what he's pushing you to be.
What a jackass.
No, he definitely tries. I just
What
can't
a
be bothered.
jackass.
It's because he never actually gave you an example of following through with the
kidding
most
me?
basic commitment.
So
How do you
because
not
his
give me an
parents are
example?
Because you
Like,
divorced your
parents
mom and moved down the street.
never
That's not
committed
commitment.
to
If you're gonna
anything.
be that close anyway to her,
Yeah,
then
you
just
think I
grow
don't,
it up,
like,
just
stay with
suck
them
it
every
up,
so
and don't
often?
bother
Has
getting a
Amaranth
divorce.
Ever been married to anyone? Has she ever been married to anyone? Does she even have like? Is she close with her family?
In what sense, though?
That's a childish thing. That's like throwing a tantrum and going to your room.
As far as I understand, she like lives alone
Well, because they don't love each other anymore.
No,
and just
not
works
but
and only cares about
like
money.
resigning to move down the street.
Her whole
But
life
I'm
is
gonna make it.
grinding
I'm
away.
gonna get divorced. I'm gonna live down the street. Though you're not actually leaving. Then, if you actually can't stand her, you wouldn't want to live down the street. You're just being a little bitch.
No, they
People
that wasn't
dream
like
of winning the lottery so
what
they can
happened,
spend
though.
more time with their
Like, it just
family and
happened
friends.
that they
Not so they
ended
can
up
just
buying houses
make
or,
more money.
You know,
Like,
getting
That's
what
not
houses
the
true.
on
That's
hell?
what it looks like to you as a kid. Parents
No,
don't
this
just
happened
have,
like no, this
it's
happened
not
in the
just
last
like,
like 2
oh
years.
shit, you moved here too? Crazy. That's fine. Like
This is unhinged.
that's not you don't even know what your mom does. How do you act like you know about your parents' intentions? You don't even know what your mom does and you live with her. You don't know anything.
I was deafened again. Sorry.
Thank you for the raid, Aquamoose.
Wow.
So-
what a clown this woman is.
No, but like my parents, like my mum like rented a house on the street, right? And it was just like, you know, I'm not gonna like give specifics because, you know, it is
Sure,
what it is.
that's
But
fine.
like, she rented a house in this area, and then my dad's looking to buy a house, and then it just so happens up the street there's this house that's a real good deal because it has some water damage,
Like,
and he
Amaranth
he
has
knows how to
way more
fix it
money
because
than
it's
I.
practical,
Yeah,
right?
those are everywhere
But I
though.
would
That's
never
copium
trade my
because
life
he's
for her.
obviously
Not
still
even close. Are you
is
kidding me?
not that pissed off at your mom to want to live there.
Oh no, my dad's not pissed at my mum. My mum's pissed at my dad.
That's even worse. It's even worse.
I mean, I'd rather them not be pissed at each other, but it is what it is. I'm not
Because
gonna...
moms don't know how to motivate their kid, and when they're just like in the way that dads
Yeah,
do.
definitely. I
18
definitely
years
agree with
old.
that.
And then and when they're pissed off, that's all they can focus on instead of productivity and looking at the bright side and making and adapting. If moms are pissed and holding resentment, they're not even adapting themselves, and she's definitely not going to push you to adapt. So now it makes sense why you're like this. This makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
He's 18. What does he need to adapt to?
I mean, I can't even disagree, you know?
He needs to do.
The mom's not even motivated to do anything. She's just
but
collecting
not
the
through, like,
fucking child support from your
hard
father
work.
while being a bitchy attitude about it.
Starting a
And
business.
not appreciating the
She doesn't
fact.
get child support.
Well, then why does he live down the street?
What do you mean, why does he live down the street?
To be close to his son.
It just
What are you
happened
talking
that
about?
way. It's
So he
just like,
doesn't
you know,
support you at all or pay for anything?
What the hell are you?
No.
What?
How do you not know what your mom does for a living then? How does she make money? How does she afford to raise you and live there?
She got a fatty payment when they divorced.
Well, alimony.
Because
Okay,
they owned
sure.
a business together,
Some
right?
kind of
and
support.
my mom
yes.
didn't want to keep the business. My dad did, so he bought her out.
Okay, yeah, some kind of support then. That's what I mean. Not necessarily child support, but yes, there
It's
is
not-
money involved. Okay, there it is. No wonder
Yeah.
your mom doesn't do anything because she's like, I cashed out.
No,
I'm
she's
done.
She's getting a
That's the
degree.
dream.
I feel like that's
what
doing
people
something.
dream of winning the lottery.
More than I am. I don't want to go
That's
to
what you
fucking
should be
college.
doing,
What is your mom
Aaron,
getting a
instead
degree
of
in? How do you not
chirping
know if you live with her?
18-year-old.
She's getting a fucking bachelor, like, you know, what is it? Like, master's bachelor, like the
If you
highest
have
art
enough
degree.
money to
She's
not
like going
work,
for that.
You should be not working.
Doesn't mean anything.
spending
You
time
don't.
with your
Art
kid.
degrees don't help you do fuck shit.
Yeah, well, I'm not her. I mean, she can do what she wants. What do you want me to do?
So she's stupid. Got it.
Oh, so you calling my mom stupid? I appreciate
am.
that. That's really nice of
Wow.
you.
What a,
I know I am. Like it makes sense why you're don't have direction in life because your mom doesn't know what she's fucking doing.
what
You
a
do not need a degree in
scumbag
art to
Aaron
do
is.
art.
What a scumbag.
Art
Yeah.
degrees are useless. She's studying unemployment.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
But,
so
you
that's a
know,
stupid
to each
decision.
their own. But I think she wants to go into academics, like vision, like go
That's
into
not what
teaching
you
art.
do.
So I feel that might be the reason. I don't know.
So you don't know what? Okay, then
Yeah,
stop
I
talking
don't know
like
because
you,
I'm not. I don't care.
You do not use an art degree for academics. If you're teaching art, you're doing art theory, but that's not an art degree in the same sense that people get like
What?
like an art degree.
Yeah,
in-
well, maybe it's a different
It's
one.
an
I don't know. I
educational-
don't
You
know
know
the
what you can do
specifics.
with an
I
art
don't. I
degree
haven't
or any degree
gone into the whole
is you
deep
can then
conversation.
teach
I don't really care, to be honest.
You can then teach people.
No one. It sounds like your mom doesn't know what she's doing.
Right.
You don't know what she's doing, so you don't know what you want to do with your life, and your dad just doesn't want to think about it and
No
wants
matter
to
what
just
degree you have,
do his own
you
thing.
can then
That makes
use
sense
that
now.
to teach the courses for people to get that degree.
I mean,
This is
I
why
would
you are the
disagree
way
with
you
that.
are.
Sounds about right.
This is so
You
confusing
can be in the
that I would
top
rather play
2%
Fortnite right
of
now.
earners.
So I understand.
So we're
It's
getting
not really
basically
confusing, that's
any
sure.
degree.
It is
what's confusing about it?
the direction for your life. No one knows.
He's 18. He's 18
I mean-
years old. Why would he
Yeah,
know
that's
the
just
direction
because
for his life?
I'm not.
Why would he
I don't
care? He's
have any
telling you he
interest
doesn't
in like
care.
a specific career,
You're
so
calling
I'm
his
just.
mom dumb. And
gonna
he'll
wait
Go to
until
job
we
fairs and
discover it
find out
again.
what there is there. The reason why you don't know is because you
No,
know.
I have. I've gone out and like tried different things.
What
Why
have you
is
tried?
she being such a jackass to this guy?
Well,
this is so
in school, I
weird.
like picked a few different classes like cooking, automotive engineering, like, you know, stuff like that.
is
So, you know,
happening?
see if I enjoyed that, like, if I wanted to do it as a
I don't
career.
watch her.
And I
just
don't.
randomly
You're
click
18.
Also-
How could you possibly be taking that many classes?
Because in high school, you get to choose
I can
what
see why
classes
most
you
of
do
her-
Yeah,
in
but they don't
New
actually
Zealand.
teach you anything in high school about that shit. Like to
The
the
only other
degree that you would
stream
know
I've
if you
seen
want to
of
do it for
hers
the
was
rest of
her
your
just
life.
like
You just
in
like
this
learn
little
about what
kiddie
things
pool,
are.
and she was just jiggling. That was the whole thing.
Not that
And I can
thorough.
see now why that's
I
most of her
definitely don't agree
content.
with that. I feel
It's
like
'cause
most people, if
this-
they find their enjoyment in
Well,
those classes,
yeah,
they
like maybe
definitely
the
pursue it
mouth
as a
should
career.
stay shut a lot of the time because this is
That's
violent.
Like, I know
but
people
this
that
is,
have
like,
done
hateful.
that, like, through
this
both
is-
Those are
those
basic.
classes.
Those are like those are basics though. They aren't like
Yeah, no, but like,
like she's
I mean it
being
as in a
Tate-
sense
she's
of like,
being
I
Andrew
tried it to
Tate.
see if I would want to pursue it as a career, go to, you know, tertiary into education, like, you know, study it, pursue it, you know, and personally, it's not really something I want to do.
Like, please, anyone watching this, tell me you can see how she is the loser and how this 18-year-old boy is not the loser.
So I don't know what I want to do.
Like,
I'm
her whole existence
gonna,
is just
you know,
becoming a
I'm gonna just get
money sponge,
fucking, I don't know,
which is
just find
fine if
something.
that's what you want. But if that's all you want
peruse,
out of life,
just find
you are
something
missing out
interesting,
on like,
try it.
all
If
of the
it doesn't interest me,
enjoyable
not
aspects of
do
life.
it. If it does,
If you
continue. I
don't
don't know.
cash out when you've made tens of millions of dollars and retire and
it's
just
so
enjoy
sad
your
that you
life,
don't have
you
any
are
idea what
sad
would be
and pathetic.
possibly interesting. When I was 4, I thought like 10 things were interesting for a career. This is crazy.
Yeah, but you
You
know,
never had that when you were a kid, like what you wanted to be when you grow up.
not really. To be honest, no, I
It's
didn't really
insane.
think about what I wanted to be when I grew up.
Her
I was just like,
mindset's insane.
oh, I
thought
wanna,
about
wanna go,
working
you know,
and-
What do you
play in
spend
the
your time
sand pit.
thinking about then?
You thought from 10
I don't know,
years
like,
old? Is she suggesting
which-
that at 10 years old, she had thought about what it would be like to work a job at 10
Wow,
different
what do you
jobs?
spend your time thinking
Oh.
about?
Ever since 10, all she's
I don't know.
focused on is work. So she was
I'm just,
working
you know,
before she was
keeping my
even
options
working.
open. I haven't found something that I
Her
wanted to
mindset
pursue.
was on working as a child.
You don't know what you spend your time thinking about.
What in the world?
Oh,
What an awful
you-
child.
I don't know.
No wonder she's
At
such
home,
a
like,
disaster.
Thinking
My
about what? I
God.
like a million thoughts a
I
day.
was like-
what do you?
I
What do you
would-
mean
What are
specifically?
you
What
don't
do I
have
think
anything
about?
in general,
What?
any interests or hobbies that take up most of that
I
time
was maybe
besides
16
when you're actually
before I
playing the
gave
video
any
games?
thought to like people.
Like, if you're-
working,
if you're
what
at
their
school
jobs really are, what they might be like.
I don't
And
go
you're
to school anymore.
daydreaming. What are you daydreaming about?
I mean, there's some thoughts you kind of naturally have, like around like 12. You kind of start thinking like,
I don't
oh,
know,
this
like
stuff's really
the-
cool. But you don't really like give deep thought about it. Why
Elasticity
would
of rubber bands was something I was thinking about. Like,
What kind
you
of
know, the
Are you
physics
physics of
autistic?
it.
The
I'm actually
worst
asking.
parents on
I'm not
earth.
trying to insult you. I'm actually asking.
Probably.
Are you autistic?
My sister's autistic, so probably.
Undiagnosed. Well, you're cured. Autism. He has autism and bad parents. Not in the way you're like, well, they're not bad at it. No, they're not doing their job. Has the
You have
autism
bad parents.
and bad parenting.
You just said
Usually
that
those two
you're
are related, to
shocked
be
that
honest.
he wasn't
A lot of the time
thinking
they are.
about
A lot of times.
what
they are.
different careers would be like at 10 years old.
Wait, you're saying bad parenting causes autism?
No, I'm saying a lot of kids show symptoms of autism, but they just have bad parenting. Not that they can like
What
they can
am
look
I
like autism, but
watching?
really it's just bad parenting.
What am I watching?
And they
Does
can
she
be
not see how
misdiagnosed.
she has bad parents?
Yeah, no, I think
How a
it's
10-year-old
actual
shouldn't be
autism.
thinking
though.
about work?
It could be.
Like your childhood shouldn't
Yeah, he has an
heavily
actual
consist of
diagnosis.
thinking about your career? Like, my God.
I would
yeah, I
actually
think
like
it's-
suggest going to see like somebody about that. Like
What?
because even if it's not autism, maybe they can give you a perspective that I'm not able to break through with for whatever.
She,
What do you
in your
want me to
life
go get
is
see if I
mentally ill.
get diagnosed as being an autism?
she thinks
Pretty
he's
much.
mentally
Not
ill
just
because
autism,
he's
but just,
not
like, go seek, like,
hyper-focused
like
on
And then what? Okay, I get put on a
only
label on
making
me,
money
and then
starting
what?
businesses
What am I gonna
at
do?
No.
18.
I
And
wouldn't
since he
say
didn't,
like
as
it's
a
not about
10-year-old,
labeling
think
yourself.
about
That's a
different
victim
careers.
It's about
yeah,
these
but,
are
like,
things
okay,
that
so-
people who have
so I gotta
similar
get diagnosed with
experiences
autism,
have
then
done
what?
to help them.
Because he didn't have 10 careers
That's what you should be
planned
doing.
out by 10
Never
years
go from a
old
victim mentality. I hate the victim
and
mentality.
hyper focused on work.
People,
Yeah,
the
no,
only
so
thing that people
the-
need
so
to
for a
use
decade, I could
is
get
to go
diagnosed
before
with
he
to.
start
autism,
would ever
then what?
possibly start
What?
working, he's mentally
So,
ill.
you
He's
want me to
the
go
mentally ill
see
one
a
in her
specialist, see if
scenario.
I get
He
diagnosed
needs
with
to
autism,
seek
then what?
mental help for
No,
his
the
mental
purpose of
health.
getting
from him.
diagnosed should be so that you can
She-
learn about
Oh
the lives of
my
other people
God.
who have similar ways of thinking or similar
This
like
can't be
patterns of
real.
behavior have
This-
done to help them be more successful
It has
as
to be a
humans.
trope.
It's never to be like, woe is me, I have the tism, I'm going to be a loser forever. That's fucking bullshit, and I hate that mentality. But it is useful
You're
if
trying
you're
to
having
diagnose this guy with
issues where you're
autism
not
who has shown
fitting in
zero signs
to
of
like what a
autism.
normal human needs to be able to succeed in this world. If you don't have those motivating factors, it's helpful to go find out techniques or things to other people who also have similar situations. See
He's
what they've done.
18. Does he need to be
to
that
still
motivated at
achieve.
18?
You know, not like a fucking boring ass loser existence.
Your existence is a loser, boring one.
It's to help yourself, not to label yourself.
You've never made any entertaining content in like a decade of being an entertainer.
I don't know. I feel like most of the like autism or like that side of like most of the support is pretty
What the
shit
hell?
here, so there's not really much of a point.
What is this?
It's only shit because you've only experienced shit. You don't even know the wonderful factors
No,
about
it's
life.
good.
You don't even know what life has to offer. Your experience has been boring, therefore
You
you
don't
think the
know
world
what
is
life has
boring,
to
but
offer.
really
Your
you just don't
No,
experience-
know.
I definitely haven't had a boring life. I wouldn't say that.
Are you kidding
Sounds
me?
like you have if your fun times are playing Fortnite and Roblox, and that you want to just watch
Are
Netflix
you
on your
kidding
ass.
me? That sounds incredible.
You don't
What?
realize how
That's
boring it is
incredible,
because
like
you haven't seen the
99%
things that are
of
truly
people.
fun in comparison.
Maybe not 99, but like video games are
Okay,
fun.
what's
It's the biggest
truly
hobby
fun
on
in
the
comparison?
How about traveling the
talking
world,
about
being
I've
able
traveled
to...
It's like the biggest
Where have you
streaming
traveled?
service. People love
I've
it.
gone to Australia,
It's literally
Fiji,
how I connect with
Indonesia.
people.
With who?
I'm going to Sri
Like, I have had so many conversations with women who've been interested in me, who I've pursued, where we talk about what we've watched on Netflix or video games that we've played. Oh my god. What a lunatic. Does she like really encounter that? It's like, does the only people she encounters are also these money grubbing, greedy psychos who are only focused on working and gaining money and building businesses? That's all they care about? Like, she must run in the most depressing circles imaginable. Imagine getting that little fun out of life. Oh my god. Literally,
and
as
like
I'm
walk around
watching
the street
this,
and like meet a lady boy.
on my other
No.
screen,
What?
I'm
Why would
playing-
you
good with
assume
that.
that's what there is to do in the world? That's like a meme. That's not even like what actually happens to people who visit Thailand.
There's no lady boys in Thailand.
I'm sure there is, but that's not like the average tourist experience.
Probably not, but
Yeah,
That, like
definitely.
people seek those out. People don't. I mean, yeah, that can happen if you seek it out.
No.
But it's not like you go explore the jungles of Thailand and want to like try out the different foods
Wait.
and stuff. And suddenly you're getting
Why the
nagged by
fuck
a
would I want to
ladyboy.
go in a jungle in
Thailand.
Thailand?
to take advantage of their
It's
prostitution.
about experiencing things.
Go get, like,
you can
malaria
go
or
on,
something, I'm
you
good
can
on
go on
that.
A lot of
expeditions. You
people
can go
do that.
exploring. You can go find things. You have no sense of adventure.
Yeah. I
Like,
why would I want
anytime
to go
a guy
like
regularly
out in the
visits
jungle in Thailand?
It's because he's going for the lady boys or the
This is so sad.
people who are younger than this gentleman that she's talking to. Like, it's the big tour.
I'd rather go out in the jungle in New Zealand because then you don't get like
like
disease or like eaten.
You just say the jungle in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealand's beautiful. It's
New
super
Zealand's
beautiful.
nowhere close to the equator.
You're telling me he's a loser because he hasn't
It's like
gone to,
forests, same thing.
That's
he
not the
hasn't
same
explored
thing.
the jungles of
Oh
Thailand.
no,
He's a loser. the
different
18-year-old.
type. I'm sorry.
Buddy, you need to already own a
It's
business.
just different
and
trees,
travel
I'm
to
sorry,
Thailand
I
can't cure
multiple times,
stupid, I'm
or
sorry.
You're a loser,
Good luck in life,
and your
truly.
mom's dumb.
Oh.
Like what
Okay.
the? What? Oh, what am I watching? What am
You
I
tried.
watching?
He's hopeless.
He's hopeless. He's a hopeless autistic loser. That's who he is. An autistic loser, according to Amouranth. What in the... Oh my god. Pull your head
Hopeless.
out of your butt. My goodness. What a clown.
Join the military.
Pathetic,
Honestly, he should.
sad-looking
That'd
woman.
be great for him.
trying to look
Be
down
the
on
best
this
thing you could ever
18-year-old,
do.
saying that he led a boring,
Jesus Christ.
terrible life because he enjoys video games and movies. Like what? He doesn't own a business. He hasn't been hyper focused on different careers since 10
So
years old.
Wade,
That makes his
Oh,
mom
shit.
dumb, his parents losers who don't care.
Sorry, I was distracted. How are you
What?
doing?
I'm great. What's up?
I don't even know.
I got
I
some
gotta-
questions.
I don't know what I just saw. This
So,
woman is insane.
I'm at
My
like
God.
a dilemma in